How's it going, everybody? It is May 10th. This is Merch by Amazon sales update. I'll do a quick video because yesterday was a pretty incredible day. 14 sales in the US, and this is, if we're not looking at these tens, the new kind of average that started maybe about a week and a half ago, 14 just, by going off of April alone would have been a huge spike. That's how bad my sales were in April, uh, in the US. So far, May is actually exceeding my expectations, which is amazing. And I'm not saying these are incredible sales. This is still on the lower side of what I would like and what I kind of expect. But the fact that it's actually increased and hasn't slowed down in at least a week in the US, and then overall it's even better, is just amazing to me. So let me just show you what the total number was, which was 20. So yesterday I had 20 sales in total, which again, just great. If we're looking at the US sales, my 7 day average is about 70. It's actually close to 80 now because right now I'm recording this kind of halfway through the day on the 10th, and I already have 5 sales in the US and there's one in Germany, so 6 sales. But if I'm just looking at the daily average, by the end of the weekly average, by the end of the day, this will be about 80, which is probably double than what my average 7 day average was in April. So that being said, I was actually just looking at the designs that are actually selling, just to give you guys a little more information about what's happened. So nothing has happened. For example, like I haven't started running any ads or anything. It's these are just organic sales that have just picked up. I kind of have this funny feeling, and this is just complete theory based on nothing, but I have a feeling that at the beginning of each month, it's as if Amazon is somehow resetting our like performance metric, or maybe like the health of the account, because when I have more rejections than normal, I actually see my sales go down. That could be coincidence. This is, like I said, just pure theory. But it seems to me that at the beginning of every month, something happens where it's not natural to go from, like, the end of the month, the last day of the month, to have the same sales that I've had for weeks, and then all of a sudden, just because it's a new month, for the sales to increase. It doesn't make sense. Like, I understand that this would make sense in like November, December, but not just randomly. Anyways, that's kind of how I feel. The things that I wanted to mention for you guys is this. I've noticed that veterans, kind of like veteran uh, army type designs have picked up for me. Something along the kind of like, not Father's Day designs, but something in that kind of like gifts for dad type thing. And then the last one, that I actually have one product that's kind of slowly gaining traction. I don't want to say taking off, because that could be interpreted in many different ways, but that's selling actually regularly, once or twice, sometimes 3 times a day, is a product that's meant kind of like as a nursing gift, or a shirt that's for a nurse, that kind of a design. Okay, so that being said, let's actually look at this month in total. So 85 sales in the US, $1,630 for $291 in royalties for the first 9 days, which is amazing. And I'm actually glad that t-shirts are my number one. That pop sockets are just a bit behind t-shirts, because that means my royalties per sale are above $3, which is 342, which is about 350, which is great. I want it to be closer to 450, but I'm okay with this, because my pop socket royalty is about 225. Let's look at this month in total. So this is actually great. Look at this, 120. So I'm sitting at 120 9 days in, 9.5 days in. which again, it just makes me really, really happy. There was what I wanted to do is actually take a screenshot if it happened, but it didn't happen yesterday. I was actually watching my sales in all the marketplaces, and there was only one, I think France, that didn't have a sale. And I wanted to do a screenshot and do a video on having a sale in every single marketplace. And I think it would have been one of the first times. I can't remember, not that I really kept track of it, but it was actually cool to see when all these 20 sales were coming in. 14 of course being from in the U.S., but still, like, I wanted a sale in every single marketplace, but that didn't happen. So 120, as you can see here, three marketplaces stand out as just because of the double digits, which is U.S., Germany, and Japan, and then I have a few random sales in each of the marketplaces. So again, really, really good so far. Let's see how this continues. You know, like I said, nothing has changed except that time of the year, and my new designs are actually working out, and things look good. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.